Metafide calling in today on a nice Tuesday, April 28th at 9:32 a.m. as we are out here participating in a live supercharged event. Bitcoin is at 76,000, is taking a little bit of a fall. I saw some dramatic movements in it, but nothing too bad right now. Everyone's holding up well. I expect this to return. We knew it was going to bounce up and down. We know we're not out of the hot water yet. But we did see some crazy bear candles over the last couple days on the 5 minutes. I think we saw a few candles where it dropped by over $1,000, which is pretty intense.
Wow.
Around
and then rebounded within that candle.
No, it just went down. We had some crazy bear wicks. So there's definitely some people dumping assets out there, maybe some market manipulation, but of course, Bitcoin, there's always a little bit of manipulation going on. But like on TradingView, flagged a bunch of bear candles. So over the last day, it looks like 4 at least was flagged, maybe 5.
Wow.
So, yeah, and these are real bear candles. For a while, we were seeing the bear candles be false flags. They would flag down, and then it would go the opposite way. And it's holding like a true bear candle right now. So market is determined. It seems they've settled that they want to bring the price down. We'll see where it continues to go, but I'm expecting it to go a little bit further. My computer fans have just turned on. That means we're cooking today. Yeah, I have to like close everything out at night. I've been having Claude's been crashing my computer. And then randomly the trading bot will crash the whole terminal. And I'm like, no. So yeah, I gotta reload these ones then if that crashed. Hold up. Where is it? How about you, Yeti? How's everything going in your world?
Yeah, not too bad. Was absolutely slaying it on perpetuals for a bit, and now I'm not slaying it so much.
Good time to walk away then,
Yep, good time to have a break for sure.
That was pretty fun though.
I was up 5K in a couple of days.
Oh, nice, dude.
Yeah,
that's sweet.
But now I'm back down to up 2K.
Oh. You were cooking though.
Yeah. Oh, less than 2K actually. No, more like 1K.
Oh no. What's your leverage at?
I'm doing between 10 and 20. So 20 for Bitcoin and 10 for oil, but it's much higher in a sense because my stop loss and is always very tight in. So I'm using the equivalent stop loss of probably something around 50x leverage or something.
Oh, nice. Yeah, we've been doing good. I built a really good live position trade manager yesterday. I was working on one of our other trading bots all day, and some big improvements there. So,
oh yeah,
figured out something that was wrong. Yeah,
cool.
Yeah, so we've been checking out Hyperliquid. It's a pretty great product.
Yeah, that's what I'm using at the moment.
Exactly. I feel bad for all the things I said about them in the beginning. I'm like, oh, another perp dex. What do we need this for? Meanwhile, like the liquidity's been extremely deep. It's efficient. Not as much manipulation, knocking people out. It's a few spikes on some things, but nothing out of the ordinary. And what's the hip for that I keep hearing about again?
The what?
They have some hip four or hip. I think it's HIP4 or something like that.
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, what is hip for? Okay. What is HIP for? Hyperliquid outcome contracts explained. So let's see. HIP4 introduces new outcome contracts to Hyperliquid DEX, enabling fully collateralized binary yes or oh my god, they're gonna crush polymarkets. Binary yes or no event-based trading without leverage or liquidation risk. Announced for testnet in early 2026, this upgrade facilitates prediction markets and bounded options for crypto and real-world events, settling in USDH.
Wow.
Dude, they can crush Hyperliquid. Crush Polymarkets and Kalshi. If they have similar like low fees and deeper liquidity, oh, it's on. Means I might have to spin up the bot again. The fees got too high, but oh man.
When does it come out? Did they say end of 2026?
Yeah, it's announced for early testnet in 2026. So I think it's on testnet now. Let me try to find a release date. So it's on testnet as of March 2026. Wow. Damn, that's pretty good. It's not too bad.
How do you sign up for the beta? I'm just trying to find it on their site right now.
You might have to go to the specific Hyperliquid testnet site, but I don't know.
Go onto their testnet. Oh man, I thought you were saying their testnet mirrored mainnet.
No, not exactly. Like they have I had to build a hybrid model,
It
which
doesn't at
takes
all.
like yeah. No, there's some big spikes on there, but I built a hybrid model, which
totally different prices. There's no liquidity, like there's no movement of like no order book movement really, or like hardly any.
How far off are the prices? I didn't even realize
Like
that.
so far off. I'm looking at Hype Token and it's $67, 67.6 on testnet, and it's like $40 on main.
Yeah, Bitcoin's off by like $200.
But that's a lot closer than this at least. This is like almost double.
Yeah. That's good. I'm probably gonna switch over to mainnet and do a little bit of testing. I've been able to get it to work on testnet, which has been great. But I was never getting as much out of it.
Have you used a referral code?
For mainnet?
Yeah.
I have the accounts, but I've never used a referral code.
Here we go. How much volume have you put through?
Not that
on
much.
mainnet?
Not a lot.
It's
the mainnet
hardly
stuff
any,
was all personal stuff. So
it's hard. It's like so fuck all though that it requires until it blocks you from putting in a code. But give it a go.
Where do I enter that in?
Up the top, there's referrals.
Yeah. All right, I'll put that in on my net here.
Here you go.
Let me do that right now. I'll put it on 2 accounts for you. Let me open it up on this one. Happy to do it.
See if it works. I have a feeling it won't. I have a feeling that you've probably.
Well, one of the accounts is fresh.
Oh, okay.
So. Okay. And let's see, where'd you put that? Okay. Let's see. It says you're using the code YetiRef. Nice. And then it didn't really give me the reaction I thought, but it just says that, and then I can't hit enter again and it tells me I'm using it. So
okay, cool. Well, good. Yeah, it means you get a 5% fee reduction.
My other one already has a code though.
Ah.
I think it's Hiley's code.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, you're getting a fee reduction on that too.
All right. Can I enter in a different code or no?
No. I tried doing that on my main one. I've used layer 3 code and I've put through I don't know, 12 million of volume or something.
Damn it.
Yeah, that'd be yeah.
Oh,
that'd be some good money for them.
Yeah. Let's see, is my stuff going in the game? No, not yet. You know what? That's definitely why it's crashing. It's definitely running that. I keep forgetting I'm letting that run in the actual Claude thing and not in the terminal.
What's that? The bot?
Yeah. Trying to get me to lose my API key. It's like, why don't you go fetch your API key right now? Yeah, let me just go on stream and go fetch that API key for everyone.
It's trying to click farm you.
Yeah, it is.
Click farm you, rather.
Oh, Oh yeah, someone be like, got it.
Founder gives away API key on stream.
Here you guys go, free money. Okay, let's see. Is anything interesting going on in crypto? I don't know. It's very quiet. No. Oh, the stuff I love right now is definitely the drama though between Sam Altman and Elon Musk.
Yeah, what is the drama about?
Dude, he stole a nonprofit. Like he
Well, that's
basically
what
set it
Musk
up
is
as a
saying, but
nonprofit.
Musk is like full of shit
It
with
is
most
true
things.
though.
Is it?
He set it up. Well, he set it up as a nonprofit, right? So like the money when you're setting it up as a nonprofit, you're taking donations. You're not getting equity, right? You're setting it up so it could be used for public good. And Elon Musk gave a bunch of money to it, thinking, okay, this is going to be like a nonprofit organization for AI and it's going to do the public good. And they use that to pay engineers and staff and pay salaries and stuff like that. And then they turned it over from a nonprofit into a for-profit company. So he's just saying, like, hey, this sets the precedent that you have the ability to take charity money and basically turn yourself into a profit. And that's bad for, like, you know, future rulings and laws. So he's like, they should be held accountable for it.
Sounds fair enough.
I'm like, yeah, I agree. I think if you're going to set up a nonprofit, it should be a nonprofit, you know?
Yep. Bet you there's more to it though. Musk is like, I don't know. He's always.
No, he just wants to fuck with him, but, you know. And it's like, I mean, it's a great way to take out your competitor too. But still, I think that's a really schemy move, you know? Like, it actually could have been really good for the world to have, like, one of the biggest AI companies be a nonprofit and focusing on actually, like, helping the people of the world instead of turning a profit off of it. Because, like, you already know, like, you're using the people as training, and then you're basically selling it back to them afterwards at a cheaper rate. Like, you're going to cause some issues in the economy. So it's like, might have been better for them to stay as a nonprofit for the safety of the world. But, you know, these guys don't care. Meanwhile, Sam is in, you know, petitioning in the White House. Oh, we should have 4-day work weeks and we should give everyone some type of payment from, you know, AI since it's going to, you know, change how we have jobs. And
Musk was saying that.
Oh, Musk was? Yeah, I thought it was maybe, I couldn't remember who it was.
No, yeah, Musk was saying about the universal payment.
Yeah, I think Sam had said something about it too. But like again, like that's the type of direction they should have been in. Because like they could have set the example, like, hey, like we could make all this money, but we're doing it for human good. And I would have used that product a lot more. I would have said, okay, like, hey, these guys had the right intentions here. You know?
They do still seem like the best of the bunch. Like refusing to work for the military.
Yeah.
That was pretty good. But then ChatGPT they were like, we'll do it.
Exactly. I don't know. Dude, Super Grok is really fast though. Like the ability to do internet search is insane. Like Super Grok beats every other LLM I've used in speed. It's like before I can even scroll down to like get the answer, it's already complete every time.
Wow.
I'm like,
Sure.
how are they doing that? I'm like, what? Oh, you should check out. So there was an old YouTuber who would play like internet games like Slenderman and stuff like that called PewDiePie, and he kind of
Yeah.
disappeared from the world for a little bit. He made like a video maybe about a year ago, and the video was about uh he's gonna build his own AI, and he's like, I'm gonna benchmark test it, and I'm gonna beat like one of the bigger players out there to show you like you can build your own AI. And it took him like a year. Sorry. And he hadn't made another video or updated anyone. And he finally came back online and he's like, all right, like I did it. He's like, it took a long time. I burned out one of my GPUs. I could smell fire in my house. He's like, the one GPU I found out was made somewhere differently than the rest of them. But he was like, the benchmark tests were really hard because you can get all this like hallucinations in it and stuff like that, and you can get like bad data, and if you get bad data, like it'll tell you like, oh, this thing is good even though it's not. And
Yep.
eventually he was able to beat like DeepSeek, I think, in one of the other ones. And like that's really impressive. But when I really look at it, like I get it, because again, if you have a smaller system, things that are like you only have so much compute power, and you could focus the compute power on things that you think are important, then it can prioritize those tasks. Versus like if you have something like what we're using it over here for
Got
Google
to do
searches,
everything. Yeah.
yeah, and kids math homework and stuff like that, like 80-90% of the compute power is used for a bunch of BS, and you're only getting that small percentage to actually do real work and like
Yep.
think through complex ideas. So I was pretty impressed. I thought it was pretty cool. Makes me really want to build my own though. What I was thinking about too is like, how Claude is like vibe coded, and the people at Anthropic really haven't been touching much code in the last like year or two.
Yeah.
I was thinking about like, what does it mean now when like Claude's been acting up, right? And it's like not giving you the best answers. It's lying more often. It's missing pieces of it. It's not as efficient. So like, does their code efficiency go down then as Claude gets worse? And then like, is there a way to continue to like spiral out because it just keeps giving you worse stuff? And then the type
Probably.
of coding it does is like you don't even know, but like your vibe coding in the wrong direction.
Yeah. I mean, surely.
Yeah. Also, I'm wondering too. It's like the models degrade as you get more people to use them, and so it's like, was the rise of popularity in Claude its downfall?
I reckon it's just they pull resources to make it shit as the next one comes out.
Yeah, I believe that too. But also, it's too easy of like a cover up. Just like, yeah, we're working on the best thing. Look at all of our articles. Like we're telling you this thing is going to be like Skynet, or I don't know, like a Terminator bot. Like it's so smart and intelligent, it can break out on its own. But this is the best thing. Yet we haven't seen it yet, and all we've seen is the quality go down. Is it a coping mechanism? I don't know.
I reckon it's literally a marketing thing. It's like they like, so if so you can notice a remarkable improvement between this one and the next one. They
Yeah,
make this one super crap, and so when the next one comes out, you're like, oh my god, it's so much better.
it's true. You know how I buy my iPhones? You just reminded me about something funny. So I buy my iPhones every, like I try to look at the chart you could find, which every other year they release either an iPhone that's the screen is like more durable so you could drop it more, or it's more scratch resistant. So like these two actually don't like correlate with each other. Like basically if you make it more scratch resistant, then the glass is more like like brittle because it's like a harder surface, so it's more likely to break, right? And
Yep.
then if you make it more, you know, drop resistant, then the glass is more flexible, but it's more likely to scratch.
Oh man,
And
give
so
me the
basically,
drop. Give
Apple
me the drop
tricks
one
you.
any day.
What?
Give me the anti-drop one any day.
Yeah, that's the one I have now. I can drop this thing whenever, which is really nice. I'd never put a case on it. I drop it all the time, and it's
right.
nothing's ever happened to it. It doesn't even have a ding on it. Like,
I smash
it's
every
freaking.
phone screen ever.
Yeah, but this was the best one when I was researching it. So I think the one that came after it was worse.
But it's an
This is
iPhone,
definitely
and so I would want to smash it, you know?
yeah. I've just always been an iPhone user. I like the way it feels in my hand, though. I'm always been a no case guy. Like the naked phone feels really comfortable.
Yep.
The corners on this were nice. But yeah, so they always like lie to you every year, and they're like, "Oh, it's like 2 times more scratch resistant. Oh, it's like 2 times more drop resistant." It's like, how do you get these major jumps every year? It's because like one part goes down and the other goes up. So it's like it's literally this graph that like creates like this like helix looking thing every year. You should find it. Let me find it for everyone. It's kind of cool. These aren't the real ones. Let me see. Let me see if I could find it. Where could I find this? You know where I could find this. Hold up. I know somebody's talked about this without a doubt. Let me put the game back up. I'll find this for you. 1 second. Come on. Yes. I can't find the exact graph, but I found someone talking about it. Here. It looks like this. Here, let me share my screen. It looks like this, basically.
Yep.
So like every year they're like, oh, it's more scratch resistant. It goes down. Oh, it's you
I mean, both are getting better at least.
Yeah, like barely, but it's like you're only improving with material science, right? And like,
yeah,
and probably the cost of what it is. So like as cost goes down and material science gets better, then you have like an increase.
Yeah,
you know. But still, it's like funny. So every other year, you got to check which one you're buying. The scratch resistant one or the drop resistant one. And they never tell you that shit, you know?
Yeah.
And then the other thing is that all the companies are lying about their specs now in tech. So it's like this whole like, like dog and pony show about like how good each one of their specs are. So like we use now up to as a thing. So they'll say up to 2 times faster or up to 2 times more processing speed or up to 10x the battery life. And it's like, yeah, it's like not usually true. It's like maybe in a perfect case scenario it could be. But like they're like showing how like tech companies are building out like fake spec sheets. So like for example, like they took the Rivian car and it's like, one of these electric cars where you have like the batteries and stuff like that. It's like that truck. And on the spec sheet, there's all these like basically ghost specs or like phantom specs that aren't really real because it's not for any one car. But they'll say like up to, up to 0 to 60 in 2.5 miles and up to 450 mile range of the car, right? But what they're actually doing is it's like they're taking like 4 of the actual cars and combining it all into like one spec. So if you want the extra range, which you would have to get dual batteries and dual motors, it makes your car heavier. So you don't get the same 0 to 60, right? If you want like the 0 to 60 or whatever, then of course like you have to reduce like the range on it. And so like that whole spec doesn't actually exist where you could have all of those together in one. And they're just kind of combining this like whole spec sheet.
Yeah,
Which is
right.
kind of like how a lot of the tech has gone. So a lot of tech has gone really shady. And Apple will tell you like, oh, like, you know, up to 2 times more RAM, like compared to the last ones, right? But what they did is they took like the lowest base model out of there and just made it so you have to pay an extra $200 to get like, the more RAM update. And now there's none with the lowest base model. So it's like the lower base model, yeah, it does have 2 times more RAM, but yeah, it costs $200 extra. So it's like this whole call out that we need to do. It's like, guys, you got to stop BSing the tech. Or they'll go over on things like, the screen has 8,000 nits of like light, so like they'll talk about the brightness of the screen. And meanwhile, they're measuring 1 pixel on there that might be like over, like 1 pixel might have more nits than the other. But they're like, no, it's 8,000 more nits.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or even, I guess, how we measure 1080p is not the same anymore either. Like, that's like not even a real spec anymore. They'll measure 1080p by like, they'll be like up 1,000, 1,000x or whatever. And like, I guess 1080p measures like the vertical, and then they like mess around with like the horizontal measurement of it to like make it seem like it's a better TV, but really it's just like the same shit. So like when you buy tech, you gotta be like extremely careful and basically just test it out for yourself, because none of these numbers really mean anything anymore. They probably say like up to, blank battery life, but like they're talking about like you never using the phone or anything like that, like, or keeping it in like a perfect environment, not considering like heat or cold or anything like that either. It's like, come on, guys, like they're excuses that everyone else is doing it and it's the only way to compete in these markets, but it's just, again, these marketers just have ruined everything. Can't trust any specs.
Yeah.
It's pretty annoying to me.
Yeah. It's I just don't understand any of the specs anyway, so it's kind of meaningless to me anyway. Most of it, I'm just like, oh yeah, numbers go up.
Yeah. Numbers go up, looks good, big number, nicer.
Yeah. Yeah, literally how I feel about it.
Yeah. My mom like sent me a picture of like someone's baby and she's like, Noah was born last night, 36 weeks and 4 days, wanted his own birthday month, blah, blah. And I'm like, Mom, who is this baby? Like, who had a baby in our family? I'm like, I have no clue anyone was pregnant. Oh, I guess my cousin. All right. Congratulations, baby Noah. We're announcing it on stream. Oh, man. Sorry, just had to answer that real quick. When my mom texts me, you know how it is with your mom. So, like, you never really know. It could be something super important. Guys, go out there and call your mom today, though. Tell her you love her. And your dad, too. Dad's got feelings, too. Yeti, how many world's best dad mugs you got over there?
One, I think. 1 or 2.
God, you got to pump those numbers up, man.
My kids have a lot of
World's worst kids now.
ingrates. I get them ingrate mugs. Every year they forget to give me a world's best dad mug. I get them an ingrate mug.
Come on, guys, step up those numbers.
No, they've
We
got
need Yeti merch. We need his face on it. World's best dad. We'll sell him on the Metafide site. I'll be like, who's this guy? I'll be like, don't worry about it. I gotta get you that hat still in the shirt. I am saving it. Don't worry. It's just such a ridiculous cost, though. I should get. I told you I'd get you those designs. I forgot to text my guy about it, or I think I texted him, but he didn't send me the things yet. He forgot to send it to me, but I never followed up. So. But I want to get a swarm hat now. Just be known as the AI guy. Did I have like everyone using the cross agent thing too? Like all the older guys at the gym, I like sent them the thing that Frank open sourced for the cross agent, which kind of like reverse engineers like Cursor in a way, so that you could like have all the different AIs like work on the same problems and debate against it. Do you have that one?
Which one? Sorry.
Cross agent.
No.
Here, let me send it to you. Where can I find this? Oh, I know where to find this. Sure, I got it. Just copy and send this to you on our chat. I always just want to type Yeti into Slack though. Like, why'd you have to make your name your real name, dude?
I didn't. It did it for me.
Oh man. It's not on your birth certificate? Your mom birthed you, goes, yeah, this is a Yeti right here.
I put on my son's birth certificate that you got to put your occupation, the father's occupation. I put magician.
Oh. Yeah. I used to tell people I do, like, what do you do? I'm like, I do biz nasty. They're like, what? Yeah, biz nasty. But if I'm feeling good, I do biz nice. I don't know. Terrible. Should make that an LLC. I just sent it to you, so you should have it. Try to set it up. It's pretty easy. You can put Gemini in there. You can put Grok in there. You can put GBT. You can put Claude
I did see this. I did see this, but I don't have the
Yeah.
API. I don't use it like with the API key stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I just get him to do it the old school way by copy and pasting it from one to the other.
So I think Elon wants Cursor because he wants to basically get all the training data from it. Like that could be the only reason to me why he'd buy it for 60 billion or whatever.
It is an insane valuation.
Yeah, but like what's the data worth from 4 independent AIs? And like you got to watch how everyone's using it and building stuff with it. It's pretty valuable. Because they're just only getting a piece of the training, right, from people using Grok. But then you get to see like how everyone else is using it, and like you could probably make leaps then learning through that data. Dude, I wonder how much money he's like making off of that Twitter deal now that they have like Grok. Like he's got to boosted the value up like I don't know, at least a third or something.
Hang on, what?
I'm like wondering how much like he increased the value of Twitter after his deal that everyone was like, that's a terrible deal that he made. But like adding Grok to it, like having a distribution network for AI, and basically a lot of people who aren't willing to buy the other AIs, like to test it out for free and start using it. Like he's got to boost the value of like Twitter dramatically.
Yeah, but surely, like all the other ones, he's losing money off the AI, right?
Yeah. In the meantime, definitely not a bad deal. Like distribution network, and then getting the XPay up. Like they become a bank. You know, like the APY they're giving out is like it's like 5%. It's crazy. I don't think it's sustainable like long term, but it's like pretty good. Like I don't think anyone saw that coming when he purchased the deal.
Hang on,
You know?
what's the APY thing?
So in the X money, you can get
Yeah,
an APY for bringing your money in there, and I think it's like 5%.
really?
Yeah, it's like really good. Of course, this was just a screenshot I saw. I haven't gone and checked it myself, but it was like from a reputable account, so I assumed it to be true. But you can't really assume anything to be true anymore. So, and it's could have went down since then too, as more people like loaded into it.
Yeah, right. If it's one of those like ones that changes with the amount of people in there, then surely. I mean, because hardly anyone's
Let
even
me
using
see.
that feature at the moment.
What is the APY for X money? 6% annual APY on cash deposits. What? Dude, that's really not bad at all. That's really freaking good. Like $20,000 gets you at $1,200 a year. Like that's not bad.
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
Damn. Oh no, now it's down to 4.6%. I'm checking myself. But damn. It's really not that bad. Like, couldn't know. It's supposedly held in FDIC insured product too. But that only
Sorry?
covers you up to like, it's in the FDIC insured product. So like, if that bank was to go under, like the federal government will insure it up to 250,000. But
Huh.
like, that's not bad.
We have that same rule
Yeah.
where you can so you can split your money across multiple banks, and have 250,000 in each, and they'll insure all of them.
I don't know.
Not that I have 250,000 multiples of 250k to be splitting around many banks, but my
Yes,
granddad,
everyone,
I
do not
remember, did
rob
that.
Yeti. Do
Sorry.
not rob Yeti. Everyone, do not rob him.
Well, I can assure you, I fall under the threshold that I'll be insured. So do rob me. Rob my bank. I don't care.
Oh my goodness. Too much, Yeti. We got our viewers out there. Hopefully, they're all good people. I expect them to be. The Metafide community is a good community. Wait, whoa. How the heck did Blockchain Bane hit a 10x streak? Blockchain Bane hit a 10x streak. Poppy hit a 6x. Miracle hit a 5x. Poach hit a 4x. Yeti, you hit a 2x. Ace 2x. Pieter 2x. Me 2x. Vinweb 2x. Sultana 2x. And Karma 2x. Wow. Hold on. I'll be right back. I gotta use the bathroom real quick. Drank too much caffeine this morning. Eddie, what type of coffee are you drinking over there?
I drink a so I get it from like a local roaster, and
Mm-hmm.
so it's white whale or blackbird beans. Um, and it's like I try and go for the not the fruity acidic kind of ones, but like the
Mm-hmm.
chocolatey deeper so like a mid roast. Like I don't like dark roasts, but I don't really enjoy the
Blonde ones or whatever.
yeah, the like super low roast ones. Like I can see why people enjoy them as like, if you're really into your coffee and you want like, like that. I don't want hints of fucking tangerine in my coffee. I just want it to be like
So,
nice and chocolatey and that like bitter chocolate kind of flavor it's naturally got.
mhm. Yeah. I usually go for like a darker roast, but been trying this Ethiopian Coke honey or KOKE honey.
Yep.
It has like this like really good sweetness to it. And I've checked it. I'm like, is there any sugar in this or anything like that? And there's nothing on it that says anything about sugar. And it tastes like it almost has like a little bit of sugar in it. Like it's been really tasty. And then I'm back on the teas right now. I stocked up at my local Korean market. I'm on the bitter melon tea. I'm on the buckwheat tea. And I'm on like a goji berry type of tea as well right now. It's been pretty fun. I'm like really tempted to buy the really expensive Korean tea in the store because I'm like, it's gotta be good, man. It's like the most expensive one is it's a red which one, ginseng tea. And so I'm like, oh man, I like ginseng tea. I've never really had the red one. I don't really know what it's like. I don't know if you have.
Red ginseng?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've had ginseng, but I don't know if it's like I can't even think about what color it is, bizarrely. But I know that I've tried it a bunch. It is just isn't hang on. Ginseng just is red, right? Ginseng.
I feel like every time I've seen in the US it's green, but like
Oh yeah. Yeah, it is. It's like yellowy. Yeah, yeah.
let's find out what is the
Normal
red
tea.
ginseng tea. It's like a dramatic price increase on the other ones. But I look at that, I'm like, okay, like maybe there's something to it, you know. I've been tempted. I could just be falling for marketing.
Whack a bit of that. What's the classic red tea?
I don't know. It could be any berry thing.
Like it's like a flower. The classic red one.
So the red ginseng, which is created by steaming and drying raw white ginseng, increases the potency. So it stabilizes the active compounds and enhances the medical benefits. It's generally considered to be more stimulating, better for boosting energy, libido, and focus compared to the milder, more relaxing properties of white ginseng.
You're right.
Maybe I should try it. I like a little energy. So it's more of a refinement process, and that's what it's more. But is it truly better? I'll have to test it one of these days and let you know. sounds promising. And Bitcoin's really falling off a cliff here. Consistent red candles on the 5-minute. Oh, man. Volume's tapering off, so it looks like we might stay here.
The volume's tapering off.
A little bit. Not, I mean, since compared to 9:30, but like not crazy. Who do you think is the best athlete in the entire world, Yeti?
Stephen Bradbury.
All right. Do you know who mine is?
Who?
Joey Chestnut.
Who's that?
He's the Nathan's hot dog eating champion. Hey, nobody comes close to him. I swear, dude, it's crazy. Like when you really think about athletes and you think about like their times, right? Like a lot of the times they're done by like a fraction of a second sometimes. He can slam down. It's like significantly like 20 more hot dogs than anyone. Like like that is a machine right there, dude. Like no one can compare to Joey Chestnut. His record is 83 hot dogs and the buns in 10 minutes.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
That is absolutely crazy. But have you seen Stephen Bradbury win the speed skating?
Yeah, I remember you telling me about that. I mean, it's pretty good, you know. He's got luck on his side. Let's see. So, there's only 2 times that he got beat. His closest competitors. So they do this on Coney Island, which is his island off in New York. In 2015, Matt Stoney ate 62 hot dogs while Chestnut only ate 60. So think about it. He really put in the work. He got himself from the 2015 loss at only eating 60 to eating 83. He must have been off that day, you know? And Kobayashi had, let's see, he lost to Kobayashi. He lost by only 1.75 hot dogs.
Yeah, I thought it was all Japanese people. I thought they were the
Yeah, they're good. Kobayashi's another like skinnier guy. You're like, how does he get all those hot dogs down? But like, there's some years where he gets like 70 hot dogs, and like the runner-up only gets 46. Or like in 2017, he got 72 hot dogs, and the runner-up only got 60. Like that's pretty crazy.
Wow.
What did they find out? They're like, he's using sports-enhancing marijuana.
This is the one sport where you would actually do like heaps better.
That'd be pretty funny.
Have you ever entered an eating comp? I entered an eating comp once.
No, I never.
Oh, no, a few times actually. I've entered a few different ones.
I
And
actually
I
would
can
like
eat
to.
fast. I can eat really fast, but
Me too.
I didn't come close. Like it was like fucking yeah. Like, and these weren't professionals. These were just like one of them was a mango eating competition, and the same dude had won it for the last 3 years. Um,
Got the method down.
yeah, I reckon he cheated. I didn't like his method. You'd like just basically like squeeze it into his mouth. And then the other one was a pie eating comp. And this like lady, so we had to eat, I think it was like 6 pies, 5 or 6 pies or something.
Hmm.
Um, and she was like just so big, this lady. Um, and like let's be honest, I cheated. I chucked one pie underneath my chair.
Oh my
Um,
goodness.
yeah. And I was like maybe like halfway through my third pie when she was like, "I want Uh, and the prize was more pies, which they obviously expected you to come back at like another night and collect these pies, but she just got them then. She just smashed like 6 pies in a pie eating competition, and she took her
You win
pies
now.
then and there.
Oh yeah. That's true greed right there.
Isn't that just insane?
Oh, it is insane. Oh my god. All right, we gotta have an eating contest now across Metafide. We gotta figure out what it is. Oh, actually, I did enter in an oyster eating contest.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
How'd you
and I
go?
got fourth, which wasn't too bad.
Yep.
And I could slam some oysters, man. But like, what I didn't have is like, um, just the method to like get the. You had to like still basically you still had to scrape underneath to like get it like all off, even though they're like kind of cut already. Like they still weren't fully released all the time. And so
Yep.
like basically I had a few that I was like taking a little too much time on, but I think I could have won if I had the method down.
Hell yeah.
Like you didn't have to
Next time.
shuck them or anything like that. But I wouldn't win in a shucking contest. I'd probably fucking cut myself.
Yeah, everyone would. Shucking is like you always. Everyone cuts themselves shucking.
Yeah.
That'd be brutal. Everyone like
Hmm.
frantically trying to do it as fast as they could.
Yeah. But I love oysters, man. I could fuck up some oysters.
Do you go and get
Dude,
them
I can't
fresh off
believe.
the rocks and stuff?
Oh yeah, dude. I've always grown up just eating them right out of the ocean, and
Yep.
lucky to have some by me. Um,
Yeah. Cool.
I'd go crabbing, get some oysters, some eels and stuff like that, and just eat it fresh. It's the best.
Yep.
Like I'm like,
I've
okay,
never.
if I ever need it, I can resort back to this, and I know how to do it.
Yep. I don't mind crab, but I reckon it's like I reckon
A
all of
pain.
the crustaceans are overrated. Like I don't really like lobster that much.
What? Oh my god, I
Yeah,
love
yeah,
lobster.
yeah.
My
Everyone
grand.
does, but I swear it's more of just like everyone's convinced themselves they like it. Like it's like because
No,
it's
I think it's so good.
pretty plain. Like it's just like a little bit sweet. I actually prefer crab, particularly mud crab,
Yeah,
than
but you have different lobsters than we do.
we do. Yeah, and they're not as good.
Yeah, they're not
They're
as
not
good.
lobster. They're crayfish.
You
Yeah,
just have
but
the
even
tails. You don't. The claws are so good from Maine. Like if you
yeah,
get a
but
nice Maine
even
lobster.
I mean even but I mean I've tried the lobster a bunch of times. Still not like fresh out of the ocean.
Yeah.
Um, but I've tried it from like as fresh as you can get it from a seafood market where they've like flown it over and it's not
Hmm.
frozen or anything. Um,
Yeah.
and I still wasn't into it. It's like yeah, it's not. I don't know. It's not for me. Um,
You
and just
gotta
a
try one of my boils.
pain in the ass to eat as well. Like it's like so much like cracking and like
No, I don't think a lobster is as bad as the crabs. The crabs are bad.
crabs are a pain in the ass too. Yeah.
Yeah. No, but you gotta come. You gotta have one of my seafood boils. Like I'll take the seaweed from the ocean where the lobster was caught, and I put that in the pot too.
Oh yeah.
And like, I swear to God, you get such a good taste.
Yeah,
And like, you
cool.
just boil it. All you need is the seaweed. Put it in a pot, boil it down, bring it up. Drain it, put it on a tray so some of the water comes out, and just clarify that butter, and that's all you need. And I swear to God, you'll be like, this is freaking amazing.
Okay. I might try the seaweed trick with crabs next time.
Yeah, it works.
Although, like, mostly here we get like mangrove mud crabs, and so they're not like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the mud crabs though, but I like them.
Mud crabs are the best, I reckon. They're the best.
Yeah,
They're better than blue swimmers or yeah.
I like them the Asian style though, where they have like the spicy mud crab.
Yep.
That's pretty good. Yeah, man. Oh man, dude, lobsters are great, dude. My grandpa one time caught a 28-pound lobster.
Whoa!
Insane.
Whoa!
Able to feed it like a table of 6.
Whoa!
Yeah. Crazy, right?
So that's like how that's like 12 kilos, is it?
Yeah,
No,
pretty
more.
much. Yeah.
No,
More.
hang on. Is it 1.6 or 2.2? I can't
2.2.
2.2. 2.2.
Yeah.
Whoa! Yeah, so 12 kilos. Holy shit!
Yeah, but they're not as good though. They don't really taste that good because like the younger ones are sweeter. The older ones kind of like lose some of their taste, and just like they're just getting older. I don't know. Like the meat isn't as big too as you would think in there. It's like the younger lobsters, like it fills out the shell more. As it gets older, it just like doesn't have as much like I don't know substance to fill out that whole shell.
Yep.
And you can tell the difference. So if you bring like a lobster out of the ocean versus like a lobster that's been in a tank for a while, you can tell the difference between them. Well, I can.
Yeah, right.
The ones from the ocean that are actually fresh, much sweeter. The ones that are in the tank like start to lose some of the flavor and stuff like that.
Huh.
And they lose size a little bit too. They're not eating as well.
I guess it's the same with like even not being in the tank, but like when fish that you can, that live in a river or in the ocean, they always taste better out of the ocean than out of the river. They always taste a bit like, I don't know, like a bit muddy or something. Like not muddy,
grassy,
but like it's
muddy.
like
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really eat fish out of like the lake or river because I don't really trust lakes in general. It's too like a warm body of water with a bunch of algae in it. No thanks. There's got to be a huge lake.
I can't think of what you even catch in it. Like people don't fish, I guess, in a lake here at all. We don't have bass.
Yeah,
we've got like stocked, like barramundi stocked lakes, but you would never eat one of them. Like they're like big ass barramundi, but they're just like they particularly need to go out into the ocean for them to taste good.
Yeah. Also had I was thinking, I almost confused perch with pogies.
If perch is the same thing as here, then pretty much everything in the perch family is good.
Yeah. Maybe it was perch, but it was really bony. So you have to remove all the little tiny bones.
Yep. Heaps of the really good fish though are in the perch family. Heaps of the bigger like mangrove jacks I think are in the perch family.
Yeah.
Finger marks or like some of the best the best eating fish are in that.
Yeah, I think maybe I did have perch tacos because I grew up in like working in a restaurant with like a whole Spanish kitchen, and like they would make like a lot of good stuff, like a lot of Ecuadorian food and things like that. And they one time like made these tacos with like I think there's a bunch of perch in it. And they kind of shredded up all the perch and got the bones out of it, so it's kind of like the shredded chicken. Type of stuff, and you just put it on there. It was freaking good. Oh my god, Ecuadorian tuna soup blows my mind. So good.
Ecuadorian tuna soup. And is that like using like fresh tuna?
Yeah, but the white one, the albacore.
Okay, yeah.
But oh my god, it's so freaking good. Like I think about that all the time still. Guinea pig. Guinea pig, I didn't think it was that bad. Like it's a little fatty for me and stuff like that.
Guinea
But
pig?
yeah,
Not the
the little
not that,
the pet.
but not, and it's not that South American thing that kind of looks like a huge capybara.
Well, they're bigger, yeah, in South America than what we have here. So like they get them shipped in. They get them like vacuum sealed and shipped in.
You're right.
And then be like, Gui. They call it Gui. You can make like burgers out of it too. It's not, I think it's pretty good, but
That would be
all right,
so
ready to get on
bony,
this?
wouldn't it?
No, they remove everything. All right, ready to hop on this call?
Yep.
Just go in there and say, hey, all right, guys, thanks for joining in for these fun conversations. You guys enjoy the rest.